Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're making Jamaican saltfish fritters with a little twist, so ensure that you stay tuned through the entire video to see how I made these golden delights. For ingredients, we're going to need half of a scotch bonnet pepper, half of a medium sweet pepper, half of a medium onion, one small tomato, and about 2 to 3 stalks of scallion, depending on the size that you have, and about half to 1 teaspoon of thyme leaves. So we're going to start by dicing all our ingredients as fine as possible. As you can see here, I am dicing my red onion and I'm dicing it very fine. Just a personal preference for me, but I don't enjoy my saltfish fritters with like big pieces of seasoning. I like them really fine. For my tomatoes, I usually remove the seeds before I start to dice the rest of it. So that's what I was doing here. And as you can see, you want nice uniform cuts just to make it nice and pretty. But as I mentioned, if you prefer bigger cuts of seasoning in your saltfish fritters, definitely go ahead and do it like that, because it's really, you're the one consuming it. So it's up to you. So I'm dicing my sweet pepper here, and I'm going to set it aside and quickly dice my scallion. And you're going to see me removing the leaves from the thyme stem, and I just did a rough chop on the leaves, just to help release some of that flavor. So go ahead and chop up your scotch bonnet pepper. If you want it more spicy, definitely add more, or include the seeds. You're also gonna need about a half a pound of saltfish. I did use a little less than a half pound, and you're gonna go ahead and flake it, which is flaking is basically just tearing the pieces apart like you saw me do not too long ago. So just get off as much pieces as you can and flake them as big as you want or as fine as you want. So this is all our ingredients prepped and ready to go. Beautiful colors, as you can see here, all cut nice and uniformed. Next, let's prepare the batter. To a bowl, add 1.5 cups of flour, half teaspoons of black pepper, half to 1 teaspoon of salt, and for flavor and color, I add 1 teaspoon of curry powder. No, you don't normally see curry powder used when you're making saltfish fritters, but it does give it a lot of flavor, and it also gives it a beautiful color. So go ahead and just add all the ingredients that you prepped earlier to the bowl and combine it just a little bit while the butter is dry. And then go in and, add your water. And you're adding as much water as you prefer. Like some persons like their saltfish fritters butter to be on the thinner side, but for me, I like it to be quite thick. So this part is definitely up to you. Just ensure that you mix out all the flour, because you don't want to have any flour lumps in your saltfish fritters. So just add water to your liking until you get your desired texture for your saltfish fritters. I totally forgot to add my baking powder to my flour mixture earlier, but I'm going to go ahead and add it into the batter now and just ensure that it's fully incorporated. Adding baking powder to your saltfish fritters batter helps the saltfish fritters to have a nice crispy texture once they're fried. So this is what my fritter batter looks like. As you can see, it's not too runny and it's not too thick. So we're ready to start cooking. Go ahead and add some oil to your frying pan and allow it to get hot, and go in with a heaping tablespoon of the fritter batter, and just make some nice oval shapes. That's what I got when I put them in the pot, but these are some nice bite-sized pieces, and we are going to allow them to cook for 3 to 4 minutes on each side. After 3 to 4 minutes, this is what they look like, and as you can see, they're nice and golden, and all those beautiful colors from our seasonings are coming through. Once your saltfish fritters is nice and golden on each side, go ahead and remove them from the oil and add them to a sheet tray with the rack so that the oil can drain. And then we're going to repeat the process again. So just add in your butter to the oil, cook it for 3 to 4 minutes on each side until you're finished. I got about 16 pieces of saltfish fritters from this recipe, and let me tell you, they were really delicious, especially when they're hot, guys. I like to have my saltfish fritters with cornmeal porridge, or sometimes I just make them and have them as like a snack throughout the day. But that's basically it for this video, guys. I do hope that you enjoyed it, and comment below and let me know what you think. And also don't forget to subscribe and share this channel so that your friends and family can see these amazing recipes. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.